How y'all doing? Happy Friday in my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world, okay? Bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel. If you know me, thank you so much for coming back to see it, girl. I appreciate it. If you do not recognize this face right here, my bad. My name is Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice, yes. Where faith is the muscle we exercise around here. Now let's get on into it. No dilly-dallying. Mira, aquí en mi little librito. Let's jump right on into it. Exodus 4:10. Moses said to the Lord, "Please, Lord, I have never been a skilled speaker. Even now, after talking to you, I cannot speak well. I speak slowly and can't find the best words." When God asks us to do something, our first instinct is often to look around at who we feel could do it better. We wonder why God didn't choose that person who in our eyes is clearly more qualified than we are. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Oh my God. El tema de hoy. Stop it. You're chosen for it. Stop. Remember, excuse me, we did a video that was like, stop trying to talk yourself out of it, right? Stop all of that. It came up again because as God is speaking to me, and I told y'all I'm in a transition, right? Where I'm being pushed into purpose. Oh Lord. Pushed into purpose where there's a transition where God's like, okay, if you keep holding back in certain areas, in multiple areas, then it's going to take you longer than it should. So I'm going to need you to go all in with me. I'm going to need you to dive in with me. I'm going to need you to actually do it. I know you're scared. I know you're nervous. I know some of us, we may look at those applications, right? That God is telling us to go to a certain area. This is our field. This is where we're supposed to be. But some of us are looking at ourselves like, I don't have nobody's degree. I don't have enough experience, not because I don't want it, but because I haven't the opportunity. Maybe I haven't the time. Maybe I have children that I don't get to do those projects on my own to build my portfolio. Maybe I don't get to go on sites to go just intern, to go watch, to go absorb information, to go really study. Maybe I haven't had the time to read 10 books and study before I go to this interview and really show that I know what I'm talking about. Maybe we haven't had the chance to do that. So we're looking at this application that God is telling us, fill this out because you're supposed to be here in this arena. And we're like, God, with what experience? Nowadays, we need to have 5 years of experience, 2 internships, 3 recommendations from people who are CEOs, and I'm just now getting into the business. What are you talking about, God? What are you talking about? God's like, remember how we think we know what we need all the time? That is not people who are CEOs and people who are in companies, people who have titles are not exempt from that. They are still people. And oftentimes we don't know what we want. We think we know what we need, right? So when you see that application that's telling you need X amount of experience, God's like, forget what they talking about. Look at me. Okay. Who was it? Peter, that once he took his eyes off of God when he was walking on the water, that's when he sank. As long as he had his eyes on God, he could walk on water. If you take your eyes off of God, you will start to sink. You'll get nervous. You'll start hearing and seeing the elements. You're like, oh my God, I can't do this. You was already doing it. You were already on the way to pursue the thing God told you to do. You were already about to fill out the application. You were already about to book the ticket to move to wherever he told you to move. But then you start looking around you at the elements. Stay focused. Because stop it. Yes, you stop it. Stop doubting yourself. Stop denying what's in front of you. Stop finding excuses for you not to do what he told you to do. You're supposed to be there. You're chosen for it. How many times we gotta go through this? And I'm not yelling at you because it's very much my word. Very much my word. The point is, Moses said, God, you telling me to speak to somebody. I have a speech impediment. I'm slow of speech. God's like, you don't think I knew that already? Yeah, I knew that. But you're the one I'm calling to do it, okay? That's it. I hope this encourages somebody to stop questioning, doubting, and worrying. If God has called you to the thing, his calling will override their qualifications. That's it. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy esta día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo. If nobody has told you today, I love you. I love you and you can do this. You got it. Don't worry about it. Replay this a bunch of times if you need to. You got it. Because listen, life be life ain't shown up. But guess what? We are going to prosper regardless. catch on the flip side. Y'all like my hair?